So now taking the corner kick will be Gavin Sexton. A key opportunity for the Patriots to tie up this game. Sexton sends one into the scrum, and that one just completely misses the back of the goal. Very windy day here at Patriot Stadium, and maybe came into effect right there, as now taking the goal kick for Morris Hills will be Solano. Solano boots this one into the air as trying to battle for it along the sideline. That one deflects towards the right. Now here's Valentine. Passes it over to Baloney. Baloney trying to make a move. And saved by Wiemenheier.
Wiemenheier looking to sort of make up for that early goal. Seemed like some miscommunication between the defense and the keeper that made it bounce in. Definitely trying to fix this one here.
So Wiemenheier sends one to the field as that one is headed by Baloney. As I'll give the free kick over to Morcells right here, as it will be taken by number 8, Cole Nakic. As Nakic now steps away, and it's Juan Ferronda looking for this kick. Ferronda sends one towards the goal, and it is deflected away by Colin Russ. Now it's Sexton chasing after it along the sideline. Sexton sends this one back towards Morris Hills, but it is deflected back. And now trying to make a move is Soham Pili, as Wayne Hills is able to get that one back, but it deflects off of Gavin Sexton, and it will go to Morris Hills. Or, my mistake, it looks like it will be Spencer George to throw this one in. Spencer George throwing and battling for it, but it is stolen. I believe that is Valentine again. Now trying to make a move is Ortiz, and this one just dribbles lazily towards Julian Garcia. Oh, but what a steal, or at least an attempt at one, by Baloney right there, as here's Colin Russ. Russ tries to kick it out, but this one just deflected away, as Wiemenheier will make the easy save. So this one punted into the air, as here is Gavin Sexton. Sexton balls is completely just deflected by TJ Gordemeyer, and battling for along the ground is Colin Nakic, as it looks like Wayne Hills will get the free kick with a little over 15 minutes to go in this first half.
It was all a clean play until he started rolling over the ball, and it really just, you can't get the ball when he's on top of it. Playing on the grounds is a foul, and now they will have the free kick in good position, looking at a attacking attempt.
Yes, so the free kick is taken, and that one is sent in the direction of the goal, but off someone's head, and that'll bounce over, as it looks like Gavin Sexton will prepare to take this corner. Had an earlier opportunity just a few minutes ago, but was not able to complete it. He'll look for different results on this one.
We talked about it on the last one. The win here is fierce, so if he wants to get this one in good positioning, he has to really put it forward. But now Max Gayton will come here to take the kick.
Maximo Gayton sends one right into the goalie's hands, so Solano did not have to move at all for this one.
It seems like the corners today haven't been working. They have to sort of find a way to fix this if they want to get these effective.
Well, Solano sends a kick to the moon, and that one will just dribble out of bounds. As Spencer George will get the throw in. To George now. Looking for the throw in, as battle for it. Bit of a scrum here, as this one's now kicked into the corner. Adam Zierbon chasing after it, but this one will go out of bounds.
Zerban's a very effective attacker. They were trying to look at him up there, but the ball was just slightly off. Great defending.
So Zierbon with the throw-in. It's Gavin Sexton trying to make a move, but terrific defense right there from Soham Pili. But now taken back by Wayne Hills and right into the goal territory. Solano doesn't even have to pick it up, and he will just give his team some time to spread out. Now Zierbon will pressure him, and he'll pick up the ball, throw it out right. So kicked, and now over the middle is Oliveira, as that one is dribbling right into Waymeyer's hands. Devin Waymeyer will kick this one away. Guyton under it, heads one, still in the air, as now looking at it back is Guyton, and now it will be Sudabayabes from Hills.
The call will be on Oliveira. He seemed to have pushed over the defender while Sully was trying to get past, looking more like a football block than a soccer play.
Well, here's Anthony Moreno from Morris Hills for the free kick. Moreno kicks one in the direction of Pili, but it's able to deflect away by Wayne Hills. And that will be Sule. That one is kicked over to Pili. Pili's been all over the field in this first half, as this one is headed. And that one goes back towards Oliveira, and now back to Pili. So sending it back into their own territory is Morris Hills, and Solano kicks this one back towards midfield. Guyton heads it, and Guyton tries to make a move on the ball, and he does kick in the right direction. And now it's Zierbon. Zierbon looking for an opening. Zierbon kicks one. Looked like he was looking for Sully right there, but it'll just dribble towards the goalie armlessly.
Sully has a lot of speed, a lot of stamina, so he was definitely looking to get that there, but it was a little bit too much by Zierbon. He had a lot of pressure on him. And we've seen a lot today where the keeper will just keep it on the floor, waiting for pressure, sort of wasting time, and then picking it up. I'm not sure if it's a correct decision to be wasting time in the first half, but they seem to be leaning towards it.
Well, here's Spencer George as Jonathan Paz trying to battle for the ball, and kicked back over. So dribbling is Cole Nekic. And another one goes up into the air. Under that one is Wayne Hills. And Oliveira looking for an opening. Now Zierbon racing for it. Adam Zierbon kicks this one, but it is deflected right out of bounds by Sebastian Matos. So Jonathan Paz, after the inbound, kicks one back to George. And George tries to give it to Oliveira, but it's stolen. As now this one is sent down to Moreno. Moreno kicks one way along the sideline, but it's in no man's land, as Wayne Hills will get the goal kick. And it appears it will be taken by Waymeyer. This one is kicked into the middle, headed by Morris Hills, as Ferronda has it. Ferronda gets tripped up, and a backwards pass right there, back to Ferronda, and it's a great defense by Wayne Hills, but Wayne Hills will try to fire a shot attempt. It fires off Jonathan Paz, and this one will dribble over towards the Wayne Hills defender. Now Guyton dribbling with it, and deflected by Baloney. Nekic dribbles through defenders, and Nekic shoves Garcia, but it'll dribble out of bounds.
Great shield by Garcia there, making up for sort of on the pass pressure where he was sort of just kind of watching the ball. He can't really have that, so it's a great comeback by him to get in there and make up for his mistake.
As now it's Spencer George taking it along the far sideline. Pass over to Zerbon, and they'll give a free kick over to the Patriots.
Taking the kick was Carrar, and he sends it up to Jonathan Paz, but it is out of bounds.
So the goal kick here will go to Solano. Solano boots this one. And battling for it is a scrum, and now it'll be Bologna again. Kicks it out to Ferronda. Ferronda back to Bologna, and back to Ferronda. Ferronda might have a chance here, but just goes past towards the goal line and sends one near the Wayne Hills goal, and a battle for it. But Wayne Hills escapes unharmed. As now defended along the sideline. As this one is batted around. Jonathan Padling for some defense, and Spencer George sends it into the air. Spencer George looking for the steal, and George with some terrific defense on the sideline managed to kick that one away from Matos. Matos. And this one go out of bounds. So Spencer George will have the throw in here. As I believe that is Jonathan Paz, and trying to keep it in bounds for Morris Hills, but unable to do so.
A little too much dribbling. You sort of have to just take those passes. The ball moves faster than a person. Some coach likes to say a lot.
So passing it around is Morris Hills. As a bit of a shove there from Colin Russ, as they will award the free kick to Morris Hills. So this one is sent over the everyone's head, and trying to keep it in bounds is Leonardo Bologna, but just nowhere close. So it will be taking the kick for the Patriots, Carrar. Nolan Carrar kicks this one down the sideline, and that one just goes out of bounds untouched. So throw in for Morris Hills. Taken along the sideline, guarded closely by George. As now Bologna looking for an opening. Bologna, and knocked away by Spencer George. Some fantastic defense on that touch.
Spencer got caught a little bit high. Great spin move. Got him lost. I mean, Morris Hills has been very technical today. If they were able to channel some good passing, then this might be an extremely dangerous offensive attack.
Well, this one is kicked into the center, but to no avail, as it'll go behind the goal. 1-0 is the score. Morris Hills with the advantage on a kick that was just deflected and fell into the Patriots' goal. So here's the goal kick for Carrar. Carrar, that one headed by Pilley, and Pilley now trying to recover it. And now there is Colin Russ looking to make something happen. Russ kicks one down to Zerbon. Zerbon surging down the sideline. Zerbon kicks one towards the general direction, but impressive deflection right there from Morris Hills.
If he were to get that to his winger Sully, then that could have been a massive shot for Wayne Hills, but the defender got there first, and it was great defending. You don't usually see people beating Sully to the net, so that defender definitely has some speed on him.
So the corner kick is deflected by Solano, and trying to keep it in bounds is Jonathan Paz. Paz closely guarded right there, as some impressive defense by Ferron to knock that one out of bounds, and now the throw-in by Sole. Jonathan Paz trying to dribble it, and he just loses possession, and the goal kick will go to the Scarlet Knights.
Not too much options there. He has to kind of dribble himself, and there's not much looking for him. He really has no space, and he ends up losing his footing on the ball.
Yeah, Morris Hills' guard is very closely along the sideline in this one, and it's been difficult for Wayne Hills to make anything happen in the offensive end, as their offense has been essentially shut down so far in this game. And now here's Max Guyton. Guyton looking to get past two defenders, but to no avail, as Anthony Moreno will take it. Now Glory Plessis by Sulla, and back to Guyton. Guyton off his right foot and out of bounds.
Gayton was the main target here. He has to sort of dribble himself. He's seen a lot of close defense by Morris Hills, causing Wayne Hills to dribble, and a lot of times it does go out of bounds.
So this one chasing after is Eduardo Rodriguez, but glued closely by Julian Garcia. Garcia trying to clear this one, and this one will trickle out of bounds.
Once again, a great shield by Garcia. You've seen him do it a lot today, and he does it again.
So it will be Waymire. Sorry, that will be Carrar again to kick this one away from the goal kick. This one is sent towards Wayne Hills, as being kicked around is Ferronda. And this one is deep in Morris Hills territory. Zerbon trying to get under it, but he cannot. As Russ knocks this one. Paz sends this one towards the offensive end. Still in the air now. Pilly puts this one on the ground, and taken by Colin Russ. Guyton. But Ferronda kicks this one away, as taken down on that play was Nolan Carrar. And it looks like Eduardo Rodriguez is a little slow to get up as well.
They will be awarded a free kick here. And one thing I've been seeing a lot is these 50-50 balls have been won by Morris Hills. It is a key factor of the game, and Morris Hills has been more dominant getting to these balls and taking it even on their defensive end. When the balls are sent in, Morris Hills takes it and sends it back up to their offense. That's been their main point of attack here, along with their close defense.
So here's TJ Gordemeyer to send one towards the goal, as right to Gayton. And it'll be Zerbon trying to put the defense on right there, and kicked out of bounds, but George touches it at the last second, so Morris Hills will retain possession. As the clock will run out on this first half of action from Patriot Stadium. So after the first half, the score is Morris Hills Scarlet Knights 1, Wayne Hills Patriots 0. We'll be back after halftime with second half action.
we welcome you back to Patriots Stadium, where the 9-8 Patriots are taking on the 11-7 Morris Hills Scarlet Knights. So far this game, coming into our second half, Morris Hills is up 1-0. Brandon, what have you seen so far?
So far, I mean, Wayne Hills has just struggled to put any continued offense together. Their offensive attack has looked, frankly, meek, and out of the few shots on goal they've gotten, none of them have been particularly close. They need to change something fast if they want to even the score in the second half. As this game feels, even though it's only 1-0, it really feels a lot more like 2 to 3-0. It's because of how much Morris Hills has dominated the ball control.
Yeah, I agree with that. You talked about the ball control at the end. I've seen a lot more energy from Morris Hills. They've come out here and they just want to win. They want to get what this big upset would be if they win, because it's a 6th seed versus 11th seed matchup. Wayne Hills being the 6th seed. So Morris Hills is looking to beat the odds and tackle this strong Wayne Hills team.
A reminder that the loser of this game will go home and their season will be over. So it's 40 more minutes to see which team will move on to the next round and which team will end its season.
Coming to the line here. Everyone is set. It looks like Tyler Winston will start off with the ball. He will most likely send this one back to Sexton. Now Sexton dribbling, sends it over to Gayton. Gayton sends this one up back to Winston. Now to Sean Moore. But the ball is stolen. Now driving, but is stolen again. Back to the defense. Carrar hits this up. This is going to be a big kick, and it is gone.
Yeah, that one was completely way over the net. It even bounced over the fence and out of the field.
Let me know when you hear it. Now here's Carrar. He sends this up. A little bit of a push will be called there, and now Hills will take the free kick. Sends this one up. Sean Moore running. Sean Moore with the speed on display. Looking to get past. Cross coming in. And it is deflected by the defense. But now this one will come right back in. Davy. Or I apologize. This one was sent up to Gayton. Gayton. Now Spencer George shoots it over. Gayton with a little bit of a chest. But it is taken. Carrar with it. Sends it back to Waymeyer. Waymeyer taking his time. Sends this over now again. Davy Oliveira applying pressure. Dribbling down the sideline. Baloney. Baloney sends this one into the box. And defense dealing with it. It's back over here. Here's Garcia looking for a shield. This one is unsuccessful, but he does get the ball back. And they will call this one out of bounds for a Wayne Hills throw in.
Yeah, Leonardo Baloney has been all over the field for the Scarlet Knights tonight. He's been causing problems on both ends of the pitch.
And now this one is back. Waymeyer picks it up. Waymeyer directing his traffic upfield. He's going to roll this one outside to Radler. Radler to Sean Moore. Stolen. Now, this will be a call. Not sure what the call is on, but it will be on Davy Oliveira. And now here is Morris Hills taking it. The free kick, he could probably shoot it from this range, and he does. Or no, he crosses it in, but Waymeyer will jump on this one, not allowing any bounce.
Yeah, that was an impressive header right there, but Waymeyer is right there to make the save, and he is just such a good goalie for these Patriots, and he has helped them stay in many games this year.
Now this one is up, but stolen back to Morris Hills. Good header by Gayton. Gayton with it, passes it back to Spencer George. Spencer George sends this one down the sideline to Winston. Winston sends this back to Davy. Davy dribbling, sends it to Waymeyer. Now Waymeyer looking for an option. He has it over to Julian Garcia. Sends this one up. Sean Moore. Sean Moore trying to beat his defender. Stolen. Back to Davy. The other side, Spencer George. Spencer George looking for an option, but it will be stolen. Carrar sends this up. Maximo Gayton. A lot of misdirection with these passes. This has been back and forth for the past minute. This will be stolen. Baloney, Leonardo Baloney passes it forward. Good ball. He keeps us in. And there will be a call saying this is out. And it seems as if Carrar will take the kick. Yes, he will. Carrar sends it over the sideline. You can see the wind pushing the ball as it moves. Here's Spencer George. Stolen and back straight to the hands of the ball boy. And now here is Spencer George to take the throw.
Yeah, Wayne Hill's offensive struggles continued into this early in the second half. They got a few chances early on in the first few minutes, but since they've not really got much.
Maximo is tripped and he seems a little bit hurt, but this is still stolen a live ball. Max goes up limping. This ball is sent in. Slide tackle by Garcia is missed, and here's the drive. Sends this one in. Waymeyer makes the original save. Waymeyer makes another save. What a defensive play. And there will be an offsides call anyways, I believe, but great look. Great defense. Max Gayton still looking a little bit hurt, but he's back in this one.
Yeah, that was one of Morris Hill's best chances of the game since their only goal. Great defense by Wayne Hills, though.
Looking for an option. He has Sean Moore, but he goes past him to Sexton. Good look. Sexton sends it to Moore, but it will go past Moore. Now Sexton looking to get the ball. He sends a man to the ground. Now Gavin Sexton dribbling. He has some room. He is down. There will be a no call. Not sure how that's not called. He was on the ground. Here's Max Gayton. Ooh, good spin move. Now driving Morris Hills. He's got Baloney open, but he sends it to the other side. And now here's Nolan Carrar looking to get on defense. Stolen by Garcia. Garcia sends it over to Colin Russ. Colin Russ is going to chip this one forward. And there will be a call, I believe, on Morris Hills. And Colin Russ will take the free kick.
Yeah, passing around, spreading the ball around a lot more than in the first half is Wayne Hills. They're able to make more connections, but still not really able to get that many chances deep into their opponent's territory.
This ball is airborne off the foot of Russ. Sean Moore looking for it. This ball is just sent straight into the air on defense, and it will be a throw-in, most likely for Radler to take. He sends this in. The cross comes in, but it will be out of bounds, and a goal kick will ensue for Morris Hills.
Yeah, right there, Wayne Hills. I wouldn't call it a chance, but they had some degree of offensive production, but that one was foiled as soon as it began.
This ball is up, looking for Gayton. Sends it forward, stolen by Oliveira. Oliveira has pressure on his back. He sends it up to Tyler Winston. Back to Gavin Sexton. Sexton dribbling. Over to Colin Russ. Colin Russ again. Looking for Sexton, but is behind his man. Now Davy Oliveira has it. Oliveira sends it over to Spencer George. Spencer George. He's looking for an option, and he is thrown to the ground, and a call will be taken. This is a very shootable ball here, right outside of the 20-yard line.
Yeah, this is a key opportunity for Wayne Hills. If they don't get this, they're going to look back at this point of the game and wonder where they got this missed opportunity.
Gavin Sexton and Max Gayton look to be available to take this kick. They've been doing a lot of trickery on their free kicks tonight, and we'll see this again, although it looks like Sexton will take it. Here is Sexton. Sends it in, and deflected by Solano. Good goalkeeping, and this will be a goal kick. I guess they're going to say this one went over, and it was not touched. So it was just over the net. A good look for Sexton, but it will go out of bounds.
Solano has played some terrific goalkeeping tonight.
Stolen quickly by Sexton. Sends it over to Sean Moore. Sean Moore is onto the ground. He trips over a defender. Now making a drive here. He has dribbled through multiple people, and he's still going. Now the shot off the crossbar. But there will be a whistle. Oh, this will be off the field goal post, so it will be a goal kick. Saying this one would have gone out of bounds if the field goal post weren't there. He's looking for Davy, but Davy can't get the good first touch. And he's shoved over. They're going to have a call for this one. Morris Hills isn't liking it. They played very physical tonight. It's been working, but it also hasn't been working. A lot of calls. And there seems to be some discussion going on between the referee and the sideline. I'm not sure. They're making a re-kick for Garcia. So, or maybe he was too far forward. Not sure. The ball was pushed.
Yeah, it was David Valentine right there on the push, trying to clear his defender.
Now looking, Oliveira sends it over to Sean Moore. And this one will go flying out of bounds, out of the entire stadium. And now here is the throw in. Looking back to Moore. Russ, slide tackle, dealt efficiently. And they're going to give this one to Morris Hills. So Colin, believe that it's Colin Russ down. He does not look good. His ankle. Send this one in anyways. Radler hits it up. There will be a call on Sean Moore saying he got a little bit too physical.
Wayne Hills has tightened up a bit defensively, but still struggling to get anything going on the offensive end.
Keeper is going to take this kick. He sends it up. Here's a dangerous attack. Sends it up. And it will be just missed. And now Waymeyer will take I apologize. It will be Carrar taking the goal kick.
Yeah, the last shot it hit the field goal post. This time it goes to the field hockey net, but they're hitting everything except the goal so far in this half, Morris Hills.
But they have gotten a lot of shots on goal, and that is good. After a bunch of shots, one of them's got bound to go in, and the first one did. A race to the ball. Spencer George takes it. He loses it, and now here he goes. This is Matos. Now Baloney. Deflected. Nolan Carrar has it. Defense by Sexton. He comes back to apply some pressure, and this will go out of bounds in a corner for Morris Hills. Not sure who is taking it. A man comes over. Can't quite see the number on him. He sends this in the air. It's a good one. This kick is off, and it should roll out of bounds. Yes, it does.
Yeah, that went off the leg of Kyle Montoya, just unable to control it.
The header there, and this will be defended fairly well by Wayne Hills, but it will go back out of bounds. This is high in the air. Spencer George applying the pressure, and they will send a second man in. Now here is Sexton. Sexton fighting for it, and they're going to give this one to Hills. A Hills kick.
A bit of contact right there between Pilley and Sexton, and they give this one to Sexton.
Seems like Nolan Carrar will take this kick from the 25. Carrar looking short to his sideline, giving it to Radler. Radler, good move, sends the man flying. Now dribbling. He's got it up, but it is offside. Sexton was way far from the defenders.
Yeah, I mean, Radler just switched to some terrific moves on his defender right there. Sent Eduardo Rodriguez searching on the ground, but unfortunately Sexton just a mental mistake right there going offsides, as this one will go back to Morris Hills.
Kick is up. He's got Garcia. Garcia shields it once more. Waymeyer picks it up. He's directing his team, telling them to go forward, and now he will take the punt up to around midfield. Stolen. Now Baloney passes it to his sideline. Great ball movement by Morris Hills. This is up and back to Matos. Matos dribbling. He's caught a couple people looking. He goes past 3 defenders, but it is stolen by Sexton. Sexton, he is on the ground, but there is no call. He's a little slow to get up. The fans not very happy about this no calls. Now it is again stolen. Here he goes. Speed on him, and he is grabbed and down. And now, oh, Sean Moore has a cross to Tyler Winston. There was no call on multiple pulls. I think they're pretty easy to see from up here. I see there was one on Sexton, one on Sean Moore. You gotta wonder if they give him advantage there. The advantage is seeming a little bit helpful, as he did get the cross in, so I would understand if they just avoid the call and let them retain possession.
Well, regardless of the call, that was a terrific defense by Anthony Moreno right there to clear that one, as he just applies terrific pressure to Tyler Winston, and he's able to save yet another possession for the Scarlet Knights.
A good look there, but it will go out of bounds too quick. And now Radler will take the throw in. Wayne Hill is needing some energy if they want to get back into this one. This is out of bounds, and now will be taken once again by Radler. Radler sends it up, looking for Sean Moore. Sean Moore beats his man, but there's another center back waiting. This is out of bounds once again. Ball is up. Some fighting for it. Another Wayne Hills throw-in. Seems like they're just driving down the field with throw-ins here. Radler out of bounds again.
I mean, it's like deja vu all over again, Owen. They just keep getting these throw-ins, but each time they progressively move closer and closer to the Morris Hills goal.
Little bit of a dangerous look here. Sean Moore dribbling. Sean Moore looking to beat his man, but it is stolen off of Colin Russ. Sexton stolen. Great defense. Morris Hills applying wonderful pressure to send this one out.
Yeah, Sebas Ortiz, just some terrific defense right there.
Waymeyer looking off of Jonathan Paz. Carrar doesn't have much time. He sends it to Spencer. Spencer George. Oh, and there is a slide tackle, and that will be a foul. Strong hit. You could hear the sound of the tackle from up here.
Yeah, that one was loud, but hopefully Wayne Hills will be make the most of this opportunity.
Seems like they're not playing the whistle. They're just waiting, and no one's really going to the ball. But here's Jonathan Paz, and a man falls there. Little bit handsy on Valentine from Jonathan Paz. And now here's Morris Hills to take the kick.
Yeah, David Valentine has been involved in a lot of contact today, where he's both the one committing the contact and the receiver of the contact. So he's definitely a physical player that helps the Scarlet Knights team a lot.
This is a huge kick. And now Sean Moore sends it to Sexton. Sexton with a big look. He's going to look great. Shot in. Sean Moore. But Solano will get there and pick up the ball. Great save by Solano to get rid of the pressure and save his defenders from what looked like a great look.
If I'd give an MVP to this game so far, I would have to give it to Jaden Solano of these Morris Hill Scarlet Knights. He has just been terrific in goal all night, and he has kept Wayne Hill scoreless, sometimes almost single-handedly.
Now driving is Morris Hills. Davy Oliveira has it. He sends it over. Colin Russ sends it forward. Off of Sean Moore. Now here's Sean Moore. Sean Moore breaking his defender. Great move. He's got a lot of room and time. Deflected and out of bounds for a corner kick.
Right there. I mean, in these last 5 minutes, Wayne Hills had so many more opportunities than they had the rest of the game. I'd argue they had more in the last 5 minutes than the rest of the game combined. They've still yet to make the most of it, but this will be a huge corner kick right here.
Sends his hand up, and the kick is up. Good look. It's still in. 2 men at the ball. Now Jonathan Paz, it's out of bounds, and a corner will be taken again. This time for Jonathan Paz. He has a strong leg, and he will send it forward. Actually, never mind, he will be sent in. They want his height on the inbound, and here is Gavin Sexton taking the kick.
Here's the kick. Corner kick is sent into the middle and knocked up into the air. Radler tries to keep it alive, and this one is just absolutely punted away by Morris Hills. So a great job defensively by Morris Hills. They are able to clear that ball, as this one will be knocked away along the sideline. Here's Radler on the throw-in. Sends this one to Paz. And they'll be deflected off Morris Hills yet again and out of bounds. So here's the throw-in for the Patriots. Into Zarabon. Zarabon sends one into the middle. Winston looking for a chance. And saved by Solano. As now some words being exchanged between Solano and Tyler Winston.
Solano seemed to get in his face there, and Tyler wasn't having any of it. He talks his talk, and now Morris Hills trying to get some call, and Solano will be sent off, I believe, with a yellow card.
Yeah, that's a crucial yellow card right here. Solano has been a brick wall in goal today for the Scarlet Knights, but they'll have to send someone else in.
I believe also this might be a penalty if they assess it as that. I'm fairly certain it won't be, but if the refs decide it like that, then this could be a crucial play.
So now it's Dylan Wahlberg, the junior, coming in as goalkeeper.
Solano's made a lot of great plays. He's already looking to get back into the game once he's available to. But with this attempt here, they have a huge look at maybe getting something in here. And now Tyler Winston will receive a yellow card, and he will be sent off.
Things are getting pretty wild here, Patriot Stadium. 2 yellow cards, both exchanged.
So out comes Tyler Winston. In comes, I believe that looks like can't tell from up here. Sully is in. So now Sully will replace Tyler Winston. Here is Wahlberg to take his goal kick.
Wahlberg in it for a crucial position right here, as he'll have to defend a goal that Wayne Hills has attacked relentlessly in these past 5 minutes. So that one dribbled around and battled for it in the air, looking for an opportunity. There's Russ as Liviera takes this one now. Morris Hills looking for an opening, kicks it out to Valentine. Valentine sends one into the middle and cleared away. And now it is Gavin Sexton trying to put some moves on, trying to clear of his defender, and kicks this one out to Colin Russ. And Russ sends this one up the sideline. There's Zerbon, and oh, what a slide tick from Morris Hills. I believe that was Anthony Moreno yet again.
A good slide. A little dangerous. It could have been called, but it also could not have been. Not sure what they saw from their angle. It really deciding factor of what they see.
So the throw in to Russ is better around, and now be to Oliviera. Oliviera gets it back out to Oliviera with the dribble, as knocked away right there by Nekic. Throw in is to Gavin Sexton, struggling to get control of it. Sexton, a battle along the back line. Sexton dribbling through traffic, and this one will trickle out of bounds, and they'll give the goal kick to the Scarlet Knights.
A lot of dangerous slides by Morris Hill. They have to watch it. They're clean, but at a point there could be a mistake, and it could be a costly penalty or free kick that could happen. So they have to be careful. I know they have been so far, but it is a very costly mistake if they do mess these up. They like to lean on them.
Well, as for Morris Hills, Solano will be able to check back into the game, as Wahlberg did not allow any goals in Solano's brief absence. But now Solano will have the opportunity to patrol the net once again. Solano boots this one into the air, and headed by Paz. Soleil chasing after it. And that one will dribble back to Garcia, who kicks this one into the air. This one, Spencer George battling for it, and he sends this one over to Bologna. And Waymeyer is able to get down and make the save.
I've seen a lot of plays where it's just too much. They have to lean back and just give him a lighter touch. Maybe he has an opportunity there.
So header to Wayne Hills, as now it's Zerbon along the sideline. Zerbon guarded closely, and Alex Agnobas, first time I've called his name today, was able to put the defense on. So he will also take the throw in, but now Wayne Hills with it, but stolen back by the Knights. As deflected around, Garcia looking to get this one. And this one is kicked back over to Wayne Hills, as now battle for a long 50-yard line. Spencer George sends this one down the field and pressured. Nekic, the ball, and Oliviera kicks it now. Here we have Colin Russ. And this one is sent back towards Wayne Hills' net, as now taking it will be Bologna. Bologna looking to put a move on Wayne Hills, and stopped by Oliviera briefly. And it'll be Colin Russ that wins the competition for it, and Russ manages to keep this one in bounds, but not before it is taken again by Morris Hills. Now Morris Hills kicks this one down the line. Morris Hills maybe has an opportunity here. Dribbling, saved by Waymeyer. 15 minutes to go if Wayne Hills wants to come back and tie this game up. Season's on the line. Now at center field, Here is Soleil. Soleil drilling past defenders. Soleil has some speed. Now needs to make a move inside. Soleil kicks one and deflected away by TJ Gordemeyer.
I like to talk about Sully's speed, and you saw it there. He was driving past defenders and a great opportunity, but defense comes in and stops him short. Substitutions come in, and Tyler Winston will be back in the game. Sully will come out after his great opportunity. He will get a little bit of a rest. Also coming in, I believe, is Sean Moore.
Yeah, this is another big opportunity for Wayne Hills right here, as thrown by Sean Moore to Winston. Out to Paz. Paz flirted closely along the sideline to Valentine, as this one will go back to Wayne Hills. Sean Moore with another throw-in. Sean Moore sends this one over and back to Moore. Moore battling along the sideline. Moore sends this one towards the middle and deflected away by Scarlet Knights, and this one now stolen. What a steal from Leonardo Bologna. Now it's Bologna up the sideline. Bologna guarded by Spencer George, as George kicks this one out of bounds.
George had what he thought was a lot of time, but a man comes from behind and steals it from him. He did not see Bologna coming, and it just caught him by surprise. You have to hope that someone on one of the other defenders, maybe even a midfielder, is able to communicate to him and tell him that a man's running right behind him. He also has to make sure to check his shoulder. Coaches like to emphasize that defenders need to check their shoulder, make sure they know who is behind him.
As now here's Gordemeyer with a throw-in to make this a 2-goal game. If they get this, bat it around, kicked back out to Valentine. Valentine to Gordemeyer. Gordemeyer deflected by Sean Moore. Sorry, that's Spencer George. As now that is Sean Moore that's putting the pressure on. And Gordemeyer kicks this one out. As now here's Oliveira. Oliveira sends this one over to Zerban. Zerban able to keep it in bounds. He is not able to keep it in bounds, as this one goes to Morris Hills.
That one they thought went out of bounds, but somehow the wind pushed that one in.
Yeah, very windy day here at Northern Wayne, as taken by the goal kick. This one punches into the air. As now it'll be Colin Russ to take it. Colin Russ sends one towards Morris Hills. And now it'll be Bologna with it. Bologna up the field. Bologna looking for an opportunity. Bologna kicks one. And deflected by Waymeyer. Now looking for another chance. Jonathan Paz guarding Valentine. Valentine still on the ground. Valentine still has it. And now taken. The shot by Ortiz is deflected away. Terrific defense right there from Nolan Carrar.
The Wayne Hills defenders looking for a call on Valentine. It looked like he was sort of playing almost on the ground, but he still technically was on his feet, so they're going to let this one slide.
Crucial corner kick for Morris Hills would essentially ice the game, given Wayne Hills' lack of offense so far, and this one is knocked away. And here's Adam Zerban. And Morris Hills with a huge clear by Cole Nekic. Nekic has been a terrific defender all day for these Scarlet Knights.
Wayne Hills needs to challenge their offense, coming in on the final 10 minutes almost.
So Wayne Hills gobbling up the sideline to Winston. Back to Zerban, back to Winston. Winston looking for an opportunity to Zerban. This one is off Zerban's leg and right into the arms of Solano, who dives on it for the save.
I'm not sure if Zerban was looking for the one touch or if he just didn't have the greatest first touch there, looking for the second touch goal, but it just is a little bit either too slow or too fast,
So
and the goalkeeper will save that.
So this one goes all the way back into the end of the Patriots, as now it'll be the kick in bounds. This one will be out of bounds again. So now a throw in right here. Deflected along the sideline and taken by more. No, they'll call that out of bounds. Reminder that we have a girls' first round matchup right here tomorrow on Wayne Hills TV between Wayne Hills Patriots and Paramus. So make sure to tune in. As this one sent down the sideline to Zerbon. Zerbon trying to get past defenders, and he is stood up by Juan Ferronda. So now it's Zerbon again. Will not be denied. As bit of a slide right there. Wayne Hills wanted a foul, but they will just get the corner kick.
I was talking about those dangerous slides earlier. That could have been called. They really have to watch these. If that is a penalty, this could be a game breaker.
So now the corner kick. Lobbed into the air. Pass. Looking to get it through. The ball still on the ground. And a chance there. Now Oliveira. Oliveira sends this one. But it'll be Gavin Sachs to keep the one and bouncing right into the hands of Solano. Something we've seen all night. So it'll be Solano taking the goal kick yet again. Solano sends this one towards the middle. And this one will just dribble out of bounds. So now this kick will be taken. The throw-in will be taken by Morris Hills. Guarded closely by the Patriots as this one is dribbled. Guarded closely by Garcia. Battle for it. Who's going to come up with it? Morris Hills dribbling along the Patriots end line. Out of bounds. As might have been a bit of a shove there. We'll see how they call this. Morris Hills player a bit slow to get up.
The clock is supposed to stop in a situation like this where there is an injured player, but it is currently running. And in a close matchup like this could be very costly.
Well, regardless, the clock is certainly ticking on these Wayne Hills Patriots. There's now only 7 minutes to go to muster their first score of the game to try to make this a tie game at the bare minimum. And Waymeyer looking like Superman right there, soaring into the air to knock that one away. As Wayne Hills will now get the goal kick. Goal kick will be taken by Solano. Solano just dumps it off to Garcia. Battle for it along the sideline. Now it'll be Gavin Sexton looking for an opportunity. As this will be passed over to Pitty. As Garcia will take it now. And that one is to Oliveira. And Bologna kicks this one towards the goal. They're going to get a shot off. As whistle blown and Wayne Hills will get the ball. Garcia
offsides there on that one, so that will not be a goal kick.
Garcia kicks this one over. Winston attempts to make a move, and Tyler Winston able to keep this one in bounds. Now Zerbon a race for it along the sideline. Closely guarded. But it will be Kyle Montoya to come up with it and keep this one in bounds. And Oliveira kicks this one along the top sideline. And a huge shove right there by Anthony Moreno, and it looks like there'll definitely be a free kick incoming.
The clock does stop this time, sort of proving my point that one earlier should have been stopped. Not that it should matter too much, it was only around 20 seconds, but you just gotta hope that they get all the time they need, let these boys play a clean, fair soccer.
So the free kick here taken by Sexton. Sexton sends this one towards the goal. Batted around. Battle for it. It is still alive. Paz looking to send this one in. Anyone's ball now. And it's set. out of bounds.
It goes off of the field goal post. That one looked like it went in. The fans got off their seats cheering, but it will be out of bounds. A sort of, I would like to say costly miss, but with 5 minutes left, they do have some time. They could get this back.
So here's Jonathan Paz. That they've had their opportunities in this one, but they've just been not able to send anything through the net so far. Dribbling it is Valentine. Now, guarded closely by Sean Moore. Moore. As this one will go to Wayne Hills. Thrown by Paz. Looking for Sean Moore. And shoved to the ground. As a little pushing and shoving after the fact. And that is between Valentine and Sean Moore. As I mentioned earlier, Valentine has been involved in a lot of heavy contact plays so far in this one. And once again, he finds himself in the center.
It seemed like Valentine and Moore got caught up, and this will be I believe, a yellow card, and this will be to Matos. Matos will have to leave for a little bit. And also Sean Moore will also get a yellow.
So, looks like free kick will be taken here. As appears to be unclear whose possession it is. And I think Wayne Hills will get the throw-in.
It was a Wayne Hills throw-in.
So the throw-in is Paz. Back to Soleil. Back to Paz. Paz looking to drill through defenders. Paz get involved there. And this one is knocked away with some velocity. Cole Nekic on that play yet again. And now the throw-in to Paz. Back to Soleil. Paz able to get it back. Paz tries to send one in. And Sexton. And now it'll be Tyler Winston along the end line, guarded closely. Kicked out of bounds by TJ Gordemeyer. As there will be a corner kick here for Gavin Sexton. Gotten their fair share of corners in this one. None of them have gone in yet. Can this one change their fate? Sexton kicks this one over to Kalar. Karar gets this one back. And Karar still trying to keep alive. Flected around. As here's Garcia pressing up to play some defense. Zerbon now with it. And kicked out of bounds by Juan Ferronda. So now the throw-in is deflected. Paz falling to the ground. No call though. Oliveira guarding Pili. And Valentine sends this one deep into the stands. So now they're throwing to Saleh. It'll be a free kick for Jonathan Paz. Paz kicks to Garcia. Garcia sends this one towards the net. And now it's Oliveira. And the high booming kick is sent into the opposing bleachers this time by Nekic. So the throw in here. The ball deflecting around. And there will be a foul, I believe, right there, and the free kick will go to the Scarlet Knights.
Taking all their time here, just letting that clock wind down. Looking at 2 minutes, 20 seconds now. This one is very, very close to being over.
Wayne Hills has 2 minutes left to save their season. Now it's Oliveira, kicked around. Passing it around. And looking to make a ruse, Bologna. Bologna, this would ice the game. Bologna shoots. He scores! As Leo Bologna puts the game away, in all likelihood, for the Morris Hill Scarlet Knights.
This one, you can't necessarily score 2 goals in just under 2 minutes. This one should end the game. The fans cheering. And it looks like the upset is complete.
So Bologna has played so impressively all day for the Morris Hill Scarlet Knights. So it is almost fitting that he is the one to put the nail in the coffin. As there appears to be some commotion on the field.
I think they
And
call
they'll-
this an
they'll
offside.
call
So
it-
this will take the goal away.
So Wayne Hills is still alive and kicking for at least the time being.
The scoreboard says it is 17-0. I can assure you it is not 17-0 currently.
So Wayne Hills will retain 2 minutes to try and score the goal that has evaded them for so long, as they'll 2 minutes and 7 seconds put back on the clock. Morris Hill is not happy with the call. So Wayne Hills still alive. Waymeyer kicks this one over to Spencer George. And that one's taken by Valentine. Now Jonathan pads with it. Oliveira spinning. And Sexton with it now, as there'll be a penalty called. As now it'll be the Scarlet Knights with the free kick. Here is Kyle Montoya with it. Montoya sends this one along the far sideline. Now it's Baloney trying to make up for what he thought just was a game-clinching goal. Guarded closely by 2 defenders, and time is continuing to click off the clock as this one will stay with the Knights.
Almost a minute left on our clock here, and this game is coming right down to the wire.
Wayne Hill is going to need to turn the tide quick. Thrown by Morris Hills. Battle for it along the sideline. As falling to the ground right there is Ferronda. And they're going to give this one back to the Knights.
Some arguing going on here, but it's really just wasting time. And now Wayne Hills will get the ball.
So Wayne Hills, under a minute to go. They're going to need a bit of a miracle here. This one punted away towards Wayne Hills territory. Tyler Winston looking to clear it. Now it's Soleil putting on some speed, and that'll waste a lot of time right there for Wayne Hills. Now quickly thrown in. It'll be Waymeyer. Waymeyer puts the ball on the ground. Waymeyer gives this one over to Carrar. Carrar, that one deflected up in the air by Baloney. And they'll call a stoppage as Paz sends this one over the field. And that's one go back to Valentine. Moore looking for it as time is ticking low. Throw it to Winston. Just needs to fire this one off as this one is over. So Morris Hills completes the upset over the Wayne Hills Patriots as Wayne Hills boys soccer season, just after becoming the county champion, comes to an end in the first round.
It's a heartbreaker for Wayne Hills. You can see the teams going over shaking hands. Wayne Hills season, it's been a good one. Counties for the first time since 2016. Last season they did make it to the second round of states with an upset on Sparta. This season not as successful in states, but another successful season overall.
Well, this will do it for Wayne Hills boys soccer's coverage for the 2025 team. I'm Brandon Stone, and this is Going Goss, and thanks for watching. Have a great night, everybody.